Rhapsody was directed by Bryan Singer and stars Rami Malek, who plays the one and only Freddie Mercury. The film follows Freddie Mercury's rise to star power as one of the most influential singers in history alongside his iconic band Queen, and builds up to their legendary performance at Live Aid in 1985. I'm not the biggest fan of Queen's music. Usually I opt to go for a different genre. I know they're one of the most popular bands of all time and many people are huge fans of them. Me personally, not as much, but I still respect the impact they've had on society. When I saw this movie was being made, I knew super fans of Queen would be stoked to see this in the theaters. Originally, the only thing that made me excited to watch this movie was how Mike Myers would be taking part in a role for this film. Seeing Mike Myers in the movie again was great, I'll say that. Let's dig into my legitimate positives with Bohemian Rhapsody. Rami Malek as Freddie Mercury gives the performance of a lifetime. Simply put, he was electrifying on the screen with every single scene he was featured in. Rami Malek will most definitely get nominated for his performance as Freddie Mercury from Bohemian Rhapsody. What else did I like from Bohemian Rhapsody besides Rami Malek's performance? Because I know a lot of people have been mainly discussing him as Freddie Mercury as the biggest thing from this film. The songs that I'm familiar with from Queen were all in this movie, which was really cool to see. Mega fans of Queen will be dancing in the theater when their favorite tune comes on. One of my other favorite parts of Bohemian Rhapsody was how this film was able to keep a cohesive narrative. I felt there was a good balance between Freddie Mercury's personal life as well as his time with the band Queen. If you didn't already know, Freddie Mercury, he was a gay man. He went through a lot and struggled to get through that. So I thought that they did a good job in fleshing out that part of Freddie Mercury's life in this movie. The most impressive piece for this film, though, has to be how they brought to life some of Queen's most iconic concerts. You all know the one I'm talking about, Live Aid in 1985. You could take the movie's take on that performance and the real-life performance from Live Aid in 1985 side by side, and they look almost identical. And I loved how they were able to bring that concert back to life in this film. It felt so real and like we were actually there watching that concert. I do feel they got a lot right with Bohemian Rhapsody, but still, like a lot of other biopic slash band movies, there are some things they missed on for sure. I know I'm not the biggest Queen fan, but apparently there are some inaccuracies with this film when it comes to the history of the band Queen. If I am wrong, you can write it down in the comment section, but in the movie, it seemed like they released the song We Will Rock You in the year 1980, but in real life, the song was released in 1977, so somehow they got that completely wrong. And I heard that happened more than once in this film, which makes absolutely no sense. But easily the biggest problem I had with Bohemian Rhapsody was the randomness of some character moments and certain shots that were added in this film. I had no clue what the significance of all of it was. There's a subplot with Freddie Mercury and one of his former lovers in the film, which I did not care about whatsoever, but for some reason they kept bringing it up over and over again. Then you have another one of his lovers entangled in this film, which I thought got pretty boring and repetitive after a while. Overall, just some plot lines and specific shots, I was confused why they were in there to begin with. It would have been fine had there only been maybe 4 or 5 scenes with Freddie Mercury and this character in the film and the other characters, but no, it kept going on and on. Unfortunately, I didn't feel the screenplay was all that strong at times either. The dialogue isn't great. I did find myself laughing at serious scenes, which is not supposed to happen. Not the actor's fault. That all goes down to the screenwriters for Bohemian Rhapsody. Thankfully, most of the scenes were fine, but a few in particular did feel out of place, out of touch with the audience. So with all of these added subplots between Freddie Mercury and his life outside of the band, it was good in some moments, but other times, not as much, which is why this movie felt a lot longer than it actually was in reality. The movie did hit its strong notes here and there, but other times I didn't feel the same. I'm giving Bohemian Rhapsody a 60%. The main reason I'm keeping it fresh here for this review is because of Rami Malek and how he became the character Freddie Mercury on the screen. A big props to him. He carried this movie on his back, saved it from being something so much worse. For those of you who saw Bohemian Rhapsody over the weekend as well, let me know down below in the comments section what your thoughts are of it. This upcoming weekend, we have the release of Overlord. Hopefully, I'll be seeing that film and reviewing it for you guys by the start of next weekend. Plus, I do have another video planned for later this week, so get ready for both my review of Overlord and my new special video. If you are new to my channel, click the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope you all have a fantastic day.